What's going on, everybody? Welcome to today's tech tip video. Today I want to talk about something that happens to me every now and then, and I know it happens to probably a lot of you guys as well. It's called tunnel vision. We're working on a problem. We get so zeroed in on one aspect of it that we don't see the whole big picture in front of us. So I want to share with you a couple things about that. First of all, most times this happens to us when we're overwhelmed with a situation. We have a lot of problems going on. We have a multiple issue vehicle, a salvage vehicle that's flooded, who knows, all kinds of stuff going on, lots of human induced error, and also no code situations, no code diagnostic situations. Sometimes we have trouble grasping on the diagnostic direction that we need to take, and that's when we may need a redirect. Be sure to stick around to the end of this video. I will have some information for anybody who wants to go to a free webinar, diagnostic-based strategies type class and open discussion. I'd like to discuss in person with other technicians and gather ideas and thoughts, and we can try and brainstorm about some stuff. That'd be cool. But this particular instance, what we had going on here was a 2014 Chevy Sonic. It's a salvage vehicle. This thing got hit pretty hard. I'm taking a look at it. I started with this vehicle. I had all kinds of codes, intermittent communication, all kinds of stuff going on. I had found and fixed a blown fuse, one ground that was not even hooked up to the vehicle whatsoever, another bad ground that actually had a large voltage drop across it, and another ground that physically broke in my hand, and I think that was something going on there. Also, connector X100 was not clipped in all the way. It wasn't seated, and if I wiggled it, we'd have all the other issues going on as well. So we had those problems, and then I found out we had a replacement transmission in here, which was the wrong transmission. The transmission control module had the wrong VIN number, and none of the calibrations that were in that transmission control module matched what General Motors said they should have on our website. So we got that programmed, and I thought I was onto something. No, I wasn't. I still had a no crank, no code situation. So looking at the scan data, I assumed that because my transmission control module had the park range switch, or should I say the range position switch, all reading properly, and my engine control module didn't, I was still hung up thinking I had some sort of communication error going on. And I spent a little bit of time spinning my wheels, and you know what happens when you assume, right? Yeah. Well, anyhow, I reached out to Ricky at Mobile Auto Diagnostic Solutions. He helped coach me through and give me what I call a redirect, okay? Guys, I've done this with other people where you just talk it out with them and we solve problems just by talking or thinking out loud, or somebody else has another idea. So Ricky just pointed out to me, clear as day, what was going on here. Ricky had showed me that a block diagram on this vehicle shows us that these hard lines, which are the solid lines, are hard wires, okay? So our automatic transmission has a hard line to the engine control module. I was assuming that the data communication lines, the CAN bus, was how the engine control module knew whether or not the transmission control module thought it was in park or not. And that was just not true. There's a dedicated line, and here you go. Here's a diagram of that, thanks to all data. This circuit right here is this hard line between the transmission assembly and a control valve body and transmission control module and the engine control module. Okay, this is a hard line switch. The PCM puts 12 volts out, and the TCM grounds it right here. If you take a look internally, the transmission control module will ground this when you're in park. So what we had is high voltage on this circuit at all times. I grounded this circuit right here, and we were able to get the vehicle to start and run. So what I'm getting at is sometimes you just need to talk it out and work through your diagnostic process. Take a step back. Guys, if I would have taken a step back and just taken a look at the whole diagram of this vehicle, or there's many of them, right? If I would have just taken the time to step back and just review that, I probably would have been onto this much quicker. But I was kind of in a head funk, if you will, because of all the other problems that I was dealing with on this thing. So, guys, I want to let you know I will do that strategy-based diagnostic discussion and webinar. If you go to Hands-On Auto Training, we got the class schedule over here. Check this out. If you look here, we've got it on the 15th. That's tomorrow evening at 7 p.m. I'm not expecting this to go more than half an hour, but if people are discussing and having a good conversation, I will endorse that and we'll go along with it. Also, this same class is going to be available on the 27th. Always feel free to check out Hands-On Auto Training for all of our upcoming classes. So just click on the date. Note that all times are Eastern Standard, okay? Just click on the dates and you can get what class is going on. I appreciate all your support, and if you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, feel free to reach out to me on the comments below. Have a great day.